In May, I made nothing. Not a bad month, nothing. In June, the payouts started landing. The last one came through on a Tuesday. I had been at the screen for 10 minutes, whole day still in front of me. I closed the platform, walked into my kitchen, and made a sandwich. That was it. That was the celebration. There was nobody to tell, not because I don't have people, because there is no version of that sentence that lands. Everyone thinks they know why trading is lonely. They're wrong. They mean the obvious part. No team, no colleagues, no one at the desk next to you. I want to be honest with you. That part I wanted. I did not want a 9-to-5. I did not want a boss. I liked that I could trade in my boxers, or from a coffee shop, or not at all if the setup never came. I chose the empty room on purpose, and I would choose it again. So for a long time, I thought I was fine. I thought people who complained about the loneliness just missed the office. Then I found the part that actually got me. It is not the absence of people. It is that you cannot be honest with the ones who are still there. Here is what I mean. When you have a bad day at a normal job, you can say it out loud. The meeting went badly. The client was difficult. Everyone nods because everyone has had that day. When I had a bad day, the sentence was, I lost $4,000 before lunch. There is nowhere for that to go. Say it to someone on a salary, and you have just described a third of their year disappearing in a morning. They don't hear a rough day. They hear a warning about you. So you stop saying it. And once you stop saying the losses, something strange happens. You cannot say the wins either. Because if you only ever announce the green days, you become the guy who is always up. Everyone quietly knows that person is lying. So the wins go quiet too, just to keep the story consistent. Most people think traders hide their losses because they're embarrassed. I think most of us hide our wins for exactly the same reason. That is the actual loneliness. Not an empty room, a running account of your life that you are editing in real time for everyone who asks. My family thought I was unemployed for about 2 years, not in a cruel way. They just did not have a category for it. There were months where I made more than my friends with jobs, and months where I made nothing at all. And from the outside, those look identical. A guy at home, during the day. I stopped correcting it eventually. It was easier than the follow-up questions. The worst version of it was not the losses. Years before any of that, there was a Thursday I closed up $900 after 3 weeks of nothing. I picked up my phone, opened messages, scrolled, closed it again. I wasn't looking for someone to celebrate. I was looking for someone who would understand what that number meant. Not the money, the relief. 3 weeks of thinking maybe I really am the idiot everyone is too polite to say I am. And then one clean day that said, no, you are not. I could not find anyone to say that to, so I went for a walk. That is the thing about this that nobody warns you about. You do not need applause. You need one person who understands the size of the thing without you having to explain it. Here is what actually changed it for me, and it was not what I expected. It was not finding a community. I tried that. Most trading communities aren't communities, they're auditions. And that is lonelier than the silence. It turns out you don't need everyone to understand. You only need enough people that you stop carrying it alone. I found exactly 2. Not a group, 2. One of them I have never met in person. When one of us has a day, good or bad, we send a number and nothing else. No explanation required. That is the entire relationship, and it is enough. And I stopped needing the rest of my life to understand this one. My friends do not need to know what a trailing drawdown is. They just need to know I am okay. That is a completely different conversation, and I spent years making it harder than it was. I still take the walk. I still make the sandwich. But it does not feel like hiding anymore. It feels like the price of the door being unlocked. Because that is the trade you actually made. You wanted a life nobody could tell you how to live. You got it. And the same thing that makes it yours is the thing that makes it impossible to describe. If you are sitting in the empty room right now, wondering why the wind did not feel like anything, you are not broken and you are not doing it wrong. You are just early. Find your two people, let everyone else off the hook, and go make the sandwich. Nobody is coming to tell you that you did well. You have to know it on your own. That's what you signed up for. I made a whole video about the years before this, the 70+ funded accounts and what they cost me. If any of this sounds familiar, that is the place to start. I will put it right here. Welcome to Trader Confessions.